close. Getting this camera right. We moving around. I'm gonna have to change that thumbnail. I'm moving around. I ain't got my setup in this location, but I'm still going live because it's been a while. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I didn't notify anybody. I don't wipe. I'm just coming from outside grounding. I wish I could have video recorded that. This is Moon Goddess 777. Support our organization, Maya's Temple of Healing and Unconditional Love. Can you see me? Let's see. Support our organization. Happy full moon in Pisces and sun in Virgo. How is everybody making out through this? Well, the Venus retrograde won't end till what, like the 15th, around the 14th, and the Mercury retrograde. It's a lot of retrogrades going on. I know everybody feeling this energy because I know I am. I know I am too. Support my yacht symbol of healing and unconditional love. Um, what is it? Cash out, $ WUGGAG 777. My yacht's temple 777 at Gmail. It's a lot of people in need out here. It's a mess. It's always been a lot, but it's a mess now. I just talked to somebody. They said they wasn't even sure about being alive or wanting to be alive for their birthday. So, I mean, that's really sad. And I was like, figuring out like what can I do to uplift you or make you feel better. You know what I'm saying? What can I do? What can I do to make you feel a little better about happy full moon? I got my candles going. How's everybody feeling? How is everybody feeling? It's been a while, y'all. I ain't going nowhere. I'm still around. It's a mess in these real streets and these YouTube streets, ain't it? A lot of people being exposed. A lot of exposure. A lot of exposure. A lot of exposure going on, ain't it? Yes. I guess a lot of people, I guess karma gonna catch up with you regardless, but I guess you it depends on what you done is coming back at you or whatever. I know I'm facing myself and the things I've done, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and I'm trying to you know balance it out and get it right like everybody else. hmm There's some serious energy, and I think this moon is gonna be where we clearing out and starting clearing out the old and lining up with our purposes and stuff, and still in the process of facing ourself, our shadow self, and the things that we have created. Because they say you can create your heaven, you create your own heaven or hell. Oh, I'm gonna have to change this title. I just popped up here. What y'all think about welcome back replay game? It's a lot of stuff going. What I don't know what the children missing over in Hawaii from the 1,200 children missing, and we don't know if it's the fire got them or the wicked people got them. The same people that was in cahoots with Epstein in that group. They all over there doing their charity work, but on one front they'll do charity work, and then on the other end they doing their darkness mess. So big, and then what they got, all these storms and the fire. It's wildfires, I think, right now in Louisiana as we speak. And they got the hurricane watches in North Carolina, Florida, and the tornadoes hitting there. My big mama tired. My daughter her tired. We as humans and stuff, we have to realize that the earth, if we're just caretakers, like nothing here belongs to us. We are just caretakers of the earth. We, like I tell people, you don't supposed to be polluting and throwing trash down, and if you can, try to clean up the oceans and stuff, because you can't keep right on abusing, the earth and stuff, and think that it's not going to fight back and protect itself, because it's going to be here. It's always been here. We are just caretakers, and we have to realize that we have to align with nature and align with the universe, and get out of that brainwashing of materialism and the matrix, and align with what's real. You know, it's a lot of rest. Condolences to the people in Hawaii. Condolences to the people that lost their loved ones in Florida with that mass shooting. Or not. Well, yeah, it was like three people or whatever. But y'all, it's above it. They brainwash people, but it's above. It's more spiritual and deeper than just skin color. It's more deeper than that. We gonna have to pull together, not based on color and stuff, but based on spiritual purposes, and rise above this colorism, this skin color, this partiality, and all that stuff. Because we pretty much failed. But now we're gonna have to more so tap into the spiritual realm of things, and get out of the material and all that kind of stuff. Um, we have failed when it comes to unconditional love. We have to learn what unconditional love is, and start to practice, the principles of unconditional love, compassion, and healing from trauma, doing our shadow work, facing ourselves. Because now you're going to face yourself, and you're going to face your karma whether you want to or not. You might as well, not run from it, and be, sober minded, and fix yourself instead of having to be made to do it. Saturn is lining up with with the moon and stuff too. And that's the street father. That's the karma planet too. That's the they call it like father time. So it's nowhere to run. You know how they say in the Bible, where the mountains you can't hide, the mountains would be removed and you can't run or hide. That's a allegory for the spiritual part of not being able to run from your karma and stuff. You can't hide, you gotta face it, face it head on and everything. It's time to fix ourselves and line up with our purpose. If we do try to get out of here or take our lives, we got to come back and keep doing this mess over and over again. Now is the time. This is the time to work on yourself, to take accountability for your stuff. We see people on the internet with the even wilding out with mental illness and not taking accountability and stuff, and blaming other people. I'm just like, I'm so glad that I decided a long time ago to check myself, take accountability of myself, and decide that I am my save. I'm gonna save myself. Yeah, I'm glad that I took that type of responsibility for my own self. And I'm a work in progress. I'm not probably not where I should be, but I'm definitely not where I used to be. And I'm not up here trying to clout chase. If I don't have a lot of followers, that's fine, because I don't want people to be coming to me because of drama, and I'm stirring up a lot of mess on YouTube. And I ain't never was like that in real life, so I'm definitely not gonna be about that on YouTube. If I don't never get a lot of followers, I'm not gonna be about a lot of drama. So, uh-uh. If I need to talk about something, and what y'all think about Steve? Do y'all think that Steve Harvey's wife allegedly did cheat on him with the bodyguard or whatever, and the chef? Everybody's like, if it is, I feel like if it is, that's his karma for how he did the other wives. I'm gonna get a little bit in the Lord by inspiration. Like he did them dirty to Mary, and we gotta admit, the majority is a beautiful woman. He cannot get a woman like that with no bus driver money and no middle class money, honey. She motivated him. I know she told him he had to keep her bad to keep her. You know what I'm saying? That lioness Libra. So. And people don't believe it, but I don't believe she signed a prenup, because men can be so crazy about certain type of women or their fantasy like that. They won't want them to, and they don't even look as good as she do. I've seen it. Like they look like roadkill, and do stuff like that. So it ain't about the looks either. I guess it's about how she make him feel, the woman or whatever. Mhm. I'm sure it's women that have done stuff like that too. I don't feel sorry for Steve because Steve, I'm a little biased because I love Bernie Mac. I love his comedy skill set. So it kind of pissed me off when when they, was saying he allegedly was going behind Bernie Mac back trying to get that part in Ocean 11, that Ocean 13 with the robbers and stuff. Said he told them to pay him less money allegedly, and then I heard that he said they said he the reason Bernie Mac, him and some of them other kings of comedy, the reason why Bernie Mac ain't here no more. Because they said Bernie Mac didn't want to sell out to the elite or whatever. So who knows? It's just a mess. And all these women getting taken out. I'm finishing up my material because yeah, it's a lot of women getting taken out. May they rest in peace. Condolences to their family. It's a lot of black women, getting taken out by their baby daddies or their husbands or whatever. It's been going on, but it seems like it's escalated now with the rise of the divine feminine. They saying all these people agents is being exposed. A lot of people we thought was like people we could follow are like agents and stuff. They're not, real, and they working and then they selling out. And then the upcoming people, they all about clout and money. They not real and who they say they is. Y'all, it's time to go within and trust you, your voice and your intuition, and find a purpose in you and bring it into this dimension and walk in alignment in your purpose, because you got everything that anybody you don't supposed to be worshiping no man or no celebrities or nobody. You supposed to find that within yourself because it's something you've been sent here to do that nobody else can do. You have your specific purpose. So happy full moon to everyone. Full moon in Pisces. I have been very busy. I have other projects that I work on, so I'm gonna try to get up here a little more, but I haven't been able to be up here like I normally be, and I've been doing a lot of move. I've been moving around. I haven't moved because I just moved and relocated, but I've been busy moving around. Working on other projects and stuff. I miss y'all. Unconditional love to y'all. I'll be back up here soon. I'll be back up here. Um, I haven't forgotten you. Moon Goddess 777. Haven't forgotten anyone. Um, like I said, I'm working on some stuff, and I will see y'all. It may be later, maybe later in the morning or something like that. But I'll be back up here soon. Um, what is it? Tasha K being why? Why is why does she keep suing that woman? Ain't got no $4 million. I personally think I personally think she should take the little couple $100 and run with it. $100,000. I do. That's my opinion. Because after a while, you keep these lawyers. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna tell you to stop because they know that artificial intelligence after a while gonna take over their jobs too. So they need to get all the money up they can get. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be so obsessed with getting shorty or getting the enemy that you become that person. Um. mm, Yes. So look at Kim Kardashian. What's she doing now? Still chasing, trying to get Kanye attention and chase clout off of him. But I thought he needed to be 50. What is it? 5150. Then under censorship, people being exposed for who they really. Hey, when they show you who they are, especially in this year, believe them. Believe them. When they show you who they are, especially this year, believe them. Yes. Yes. Thinking about anything else. Yeah, what the president's? Oh, the man. What's his name? People act like they don't like that man, and he's a sellout. The one that went. What's his name? The one that went on the Breakfast Club. That's running for presidency. Yeah. I like a lot of the things he said. I don't agree with everything about waiting on a father to come and save us because we hadn't had fathers for a long time in our community. So we need to come together as a community of women and start, you know, get out of that competition of being jealous of each other and oh girl she gonna take my man and all this jealousy stuff and actually start healing so we can raise the children and teach the children and have resources together because those men, they've been through so much too, but they don't take it like we take it. They say we the weaker vessel, but we are a little bit stronger emotionally when it than them. So they're not ready right now. We gonna have to take the lead as far as cleaning up the communities and getting these kids in order and protecting these children from these pedophiles and stuff like that. We have to do it. And then they'll follow the lead. I'm not saying to throw men away and completely leave men alone. And I don't hate no men. I love men. But I'm saying right now, while the reconstruction and the spiritual death is going on, and there's some physical death going on too. But I'm saying while the breakdown is going on, it might not be a good time to be, getting married and getting in relationships and having children right now. Not saying that once we enter the golden age, we can't go back to reproducing and multiplying the land and all this, stuff. But right now, it's a lot going on with the alchemical process of the uh, ego breaking down. So that's not a good time to be in no union, or it's trying to be working on yourself right now. Now, I'm not saying for some people it may be time for them to come into union with their soulmate or whatever, because they have been doing the work, and they might be coming into union with that person in this year or whatever the next few years. But a lot of people are not ready because they are not ready to work on themselves, or they at that process where they're working on themselves. You're not gonna meet that one while you working on yourself. That's gonna be more so like a karmic or somebody that's gonna be like a familiar spirit or something like that when you going through doing your shadow work and stuff. Hold on one second. Can I ask you a question? Why are you so loud in here? Okay, I'm back. Oh, I having a party or something. But yeah, like I said, when you going through that alchemical breakdown and letting go, a lot of people don't even want to let go. They don't realize their ego is what's hurting them. It's not just men, it's women. The brainwashing, the ego, and being caught up into what somebody told you, a lot of time is your downfall. We gotta let that go and walk away from that, because we might not know everything that we think we know, and it's all within us. The answer, the key, it's all within us. So um I don't trust no politicians at all, but I know the one we got. I know the one we got in there now. Mm-mm, mm-mm. We knew that though. When I was working at a water treatment place where I was treating water by the beach, and a lot of the people down that way, they are very nice people. They treated me very nice. It won't. I didn't see a lot of people that look like me, but they were very nice to me, and they were very straight up with me about, we were talking about politics and stuff. And they were saying exactly what's happening now. They were saying, look, the taxes are going to be higher. We're going to go into inflation. He just going to bankrupt and sell America out. And from what they said, that's what I see happening. So somebody knows something. And then the guy, Alex Jones, was talking about 10, 11 years ago that Michael was a man. And everybody was talking about it was racism. So a lot of this stuff that we think is racism is really some truth to it and facts. And we thinking, because we can get, as a people, sometimes we can, and when I say as a people, I'm talking to my indigenous people, or what you call your foundational FB, foundational black, whatever you want to call yourself, or back to Africa, pan African. I'm talking to people that look like me, which I consider myself indigenous to the Americas. I never believed that back to Africa story. I'm just gonna go and be real. Even when I was a kid in school, I ain't never believed that story. But whatever you call yourself, if you kind of look like me or whatever, a lot of times they know we are very more so feminine, even the men. That's what black and white really stand for. The feminine is black, the masculine is white, color white. They created that color back in the 14, 15, 1600s. It was to divide the people. It's no such thing as just a status, but they know we are very emotional people. And if they tap into that with the orating, preaching, and speaking, even a lot of our people that look like us are deceiving us and their agents, because they can speak really well and they can orate really well. And we are moved by their speeches, and we really think that they're really about something, but they don't show no action. So, you have to be careful and get out of emotion. It's okay to use the emotion, but to have discipline and have it in balance. It's okay. It's nothing wrong with being able to tap into your emotions, but you don't need to have so much emotion until it harms and clouds your judgment of thinking, of voting, of making sure you're okay, you and your people or whatever. So yeah, it's time to stop trying to be friends with these people. They want to be paid. These politicians, and be about business. You know, all that. If you're not black, you're not voting for Biden and falling for the fact that they get somebody in there that look like us. We think those people are gonna help us and save black people. They're not. They're the same people. They're awesome kin. Just like we thought Barack Obama was gonna. A lot of people thought, we got a black. That wasn't the first black president, but them people not no kin to us. He wasn't even raised in this country, so that man ain't no kin. He's no. Those they look. They all skin folk ain't kin folk. It's time to get out of the mind, the brainwashing mindset, and reset, reboot, and let the ego go, and try to heal and pull together. Because together we stand, divided we fall. We ain't gonna make it without each other. I am my sister's keeper. I am my brother's keeper. Um, and I just want to send unconditional love, condolences to the ones that has lost a loved one recently. Compassion to everyone, and support, protection, ascension to the collective, to the ones that chose themselves and the chosen ones. Don't give up. Don't take your life. Don't give up. Just show up. You don't have to be a superstar or a superhero or a celebrity. You matter. The little bit you doing is better than not. Just a step forward is better than not moving at all. So be easy on yourself. Give yourself a pat on the shoulder. Give yourself a hug. Show yourself some self care, some self love. Stop being hard on yourself. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop being around people that compare you to other people. Stop being around people that put you down and tell you that you're not enough and you're not good enough. You don't need to be. That's not your tribe. That's not your unconditional tribe. People that always. It's one thing to give you constructive criticism, but people got a slick way of just making people feel like they're nothing, so that they can drain their energy and feel like that they are a step ahead of you, but really they need you. We have to be careful with allowing energy vampires that have the money and have the attention and fame to drain us of our life source and essence. Yeah. So this is Moon Goddess 777. I want to just tell y'all, give y'all some encouraging words through these difficult times, not to give up, to hold on, and create your heaven on earth. It might not look like nothing is gonna happen. It might not feel like it, but you keep on speaking. It's power in the thought, the tongue, and what you manifest. You know what I'm saying? It's you are the artist, and you have the stencil and the canvas to create what you want to create. You really have more power than what you think. But I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. Like I said, I'm moving around. This is not my normal setup, but I'm gonna still come up here and show y'all some love, because I don't want you to think that I'm just gone and disappeared and everything. And everybody's afraid of the artificial intelligence. Everybody's afraid. Yeah, my tongue look good. I ain't got none of that stuff on it and all that stuff. I'm just playing. But everybody's afraid of artificial intelligence, but it's become sentient. It's nothing you can do to stop it. It's best if you actually want to be in the know and in the loop, learn some skills. You can do it. If you practice something over and over again, you will learn it. Don't ever think you can't learn anything. Don't ever think you're not smart enough or you don't have what it takes. But you can learn a skill set. And if you learn a skill set and practice it so much, it ain't gonna matter about how much degrees you got. Because if you that good, they gonna hire you. And that's how you get ahead of the loop with artificial intelligence, y'all. But I'm getting out of here, everyone. This is Moon Goddess, and I will see you guys later. I'll be back soon. Support our organization, Maya Simple, because there's a lot of people in here. I've been giving people food. They be wanting water. They be thirsty. They're hungry. You know what I'm saying? Whew. So it's a need. It's a need out here for us to, I know things are expensive. I know people say, well, look, I can't help nobody else because I can barely help myself. But the little bit we can do as a collective will help. Even if you don't send no donation to me, just helping somebody, doing a little bit you can do, it's a lot. Because if 100 or 40 or 30 of us did that, imagine the difference it would make. Imagine. You know what I'm saying? We are our brothers and sisters keepers. No, we might not be rich and wealthy and have a lot, but the little bit you can do, it does matter. It does mean something. Y'all, I'm getting out of here. All right. This is Moon Goddess 777. I will check y'all later.